you guys, I hope you're all doing well. I just woke up, if you can't tell, and I decided I would start this while I'm having my morning coffee. I'm back on my ice drinks, but I always find myself drinking things out of a mug. It just feels a little bit cozier. I decided this video is going to be more of an old school catch-up week in my lifestyle vlog. This is honestly my favorite content to watch, and I've been focusing so much more on short form content lately, but I'm always happy to be here on YouTube. I'm at home in the Catskills this week. It's peak summer. It's beautiful outside. We have some fun things going on. I just got some beautiful new linen bedding from Quince that's been on my wish list forever. I put them in the laundry this morning. I think they're about done. I'm gonna finish my coffee and then I'm excited to see these on the bed. I'm sure you guys are familiar with Quince at this point. I've definitely talked about them a lot. They've been one of my favorite places to shop for high quality home textiles for a while, but I've recently been into trying some of their clothes. I have some pieces to show you guys in this video and they are kindly sponsoring, so stay tuned for that. I'll do a little haul and review for you guys with some of my favorites. There's honestly nothing better than starting the week with fresh sheets, especially having two dogs that sleep in bed with us. I change our bedding a lot and I am so excited about this piped linen set. I wanted to add some warmer tones to our bedroom and I'm super happy with these. I live in linen in the summer. I'm wearing these white linen pants also from Quince. I'll have everything linked below for you guys. I styled them with my tabbies and this cotton t-shirt and a belt. I am just headed into town. I need to go to some farm stands and the grocery store to pick a few things up. Our little mountain town is really growing. We have a lot of new businesses, so I always want to check in and support as much as possible. And it's kind of insane in our town of like 300 people, which admittedly is mostly a weekend town, but now we have a vintage store that's selling Dries and Prada. It's pretty incredible. The Catskills and Hudson Valley are one of those rare places in the US where you get so much amazing food and arts and culture and fashion, but you also get all of the nature and peace and quiet. That's so beautiful. I also unboxed some packages and caught up on F1 while I worked, and we had this delicious salmon dinner. I wanted to sit down and walk you guys through some of my favorite Quince pieces, some things that I've purchased years ago and still use and love, and then some new pieces that I've been trying out as well. I've been a big Quince fan and customer since they started. I love that they use premium quality materials, but they still offer their products at a very affordable price. Everything's quite minimal and timeless with really low branding. They have a direct from factory model, which allows them to meet those prices. And I've really never been disappointed with anything that I've purchased. I really love their home products. You guys saw the bedding that I just put on. I have one of their striped linen duvet covers that I've had for years. It is a guest favorite in this house. They have such a lovely bedding selection with lots of great patterns and colors, and the price just can't be beat. I'll be sure to have links in my description box below if you guys want to shop anything that I'm talking about. Up first for clothing, I have their European linen pleated pants. These are in white. I also have the black pair. Here's how they fit on me. These are less than $50 and such a summer staple. I ended up going up one size because I wanted them to be a really loose, a bit more low-rise fit. I'm glad that I did, but one thing that's really cool about Quince is they offer 365-day returns. I don't know any other company who does that. And sustainability is also built into everything Quince does, using organic and natural materials whenever possible. Some of my favorite pieces from Quince are from their knitwear collections. I love their cashmere so much and the price seriously can't be beat. I'm wearing one of their Mongolian v-neck cashmeres right now. This is only $50. I have this in some other colors as well. So while it's not part of my haul, I had to include because it's definitely one of my top recommendations if you're shopping. I also really love their Mongolian cashmere structured cardigan. It has these really beautiful bell sleeves. You can just tell by how I'm holding it up. It's such nice quality. It sort of cinches in at the waist, so you still get a nice feminine shape. And one of my newer knits that's been really nice for summer is their lightweight cotton cashmere link stitch dolman sweater. Nice oversized fit. I styled it with some black linen pants. I've been really wanting a breathable poplin set, specifically some poplin shorts, and I found this pair on Quince that I can wear as a set. I got it with this cropped poplin button-up top. The shorts are only $29.90. I also love this blue color that they have available. I'm also wearing their silver threader earrings. They're so simple and chic. I love that they look like a little hook through your ear. And these are sterling silver for $29.90. Last couple things, I've loved their candles for a while. I got their Mediterranean fig scent with this haul. Very excited to light this one. It's a bit more of like an earthy summer scent. $24. And then possibly my favorite piece that I could maybe get the most wear out of is this bamboo jersey robe. I want it in another color, so I always have a clean one. I can't even tell you how comfy this is. I've been living in it since I unboxed. So thank you so much again to Quince for partnering with me on this portion of the video. I will have all of the links below so you guys can shop these items before they sell out. I still feel so nerdy when I put on cycling clothes, but the padded bibs really are a must from the times I've tried to go without.
I was going to take big risks, and that's exactly what I did. So
I'm getting ready to go on a hike with my dogs this morning, and I get to shoot a job while I do, which is super dreamy. I have been loving going on longer trail walks with them lately. It's just such a great way to clear my mind and also get my steps in.
Wow. Beautiful shot, baby.
It's definitely a bit of a bite in the air this morning, but it's sunny. And I'm out here with the dogs in our hammock. Can definitely tell that fall is coming sooner rather than later, which I'm honestly really excited about. I love a crisp, misty morning. Today, I am working from home. I'm sort of preparing for like 10 days of both family and friends visiting. This weekend, actually, Siggy and I are going to Montauk. Sort of randomly. I don't really know what's going on. Some of our friends are working on a job in Montauk, and we've been invited on. I don't even know where we're staying or what we're doing, which is a little bit unlike me, but my sister and some of her friends are coming to the house to watch the dogs for the weekend, so I thought we'd take advantage. I've only ever been to Montauk for the day before. I'm definitely more of an upstate girly than a Hamptons girly, but the Hamptons are beautiful. Just generally not obsessed with going to crowded places, but I think I need to give it a proper chance, and Montauk especially is so beautiful. Hi Laszlo. I'm feeling very amped. Good morning. I didn't get to talk to you guys much yesterday. I feel like I was just holed up doing work, but I just showered and got ready and packed up all my things to go to Montauk in the city for a few days. My sister and her friends are here. I'm excited to see what the weekend holds and also to catch up with some friends. I feel like a couple weeks ago, I was starting to feel really isolated and lonely up here. I think just this summer, Siggy's been gone working a lot. I've just had a lot of alone time, and I'm someone that loves my alone time. I talked about this a bit on Substack already, so sorry if this is redundant. I did a little podcast recording on there for the first time and sort of shared my thoughts, but I really am someone who loves my alone time. I feel like I could spend months without a social interaction, but over the last month, I kind of realized that that's not really for me. I mean, thank God for these crazy dogs, or I'd be all alone sometimes. Some of it's my fault because I definitely haven't made the best effort at being social in our area, making new friends. I have made some, but a lot of them are still in the city part-time, or we live a little bit far away. And I feel like I get socially fulfilled by people coming to stay with us all the time, as I talk about, and in a way it's been a huge blessing because I feel like so many of my relationships have become more intimate because we're having adult sleepovers that I didn't really get to have as much before I moved away. Or not that I couldn't have them, it just wasn't something that I naturally gravitated to as much. I have decided I need to make a little bit more of an effort on a regular basis to both make new friends and also go visit the city a little bit more, both for work and for social things. I think that will be better. I love where we live so much, but it is like 2 to 3 hours from the city, so it's a lot to do the commute in one day. And I think we are, unfortunately or fortunately, gonna have to move somewhere a bit closer just to be near our friends and our work things. But I really want to find somewhere that at least still kind of feels like this house. It's likely going to turn into an Airbnb because I love it. I do not want to give it up, and this probably isn't for like another year or two. But if you guys are familiar with the area, I feel like we're going to be looking in Westchester and Connecticut, and if you know anywhere where you can find semi-affordable housing, still on a little bit of land, still feeling kind of private and small town-ish, let me know. It's definitely a hard ask. Maybe we'll rent for a second and explore some different areas. You know, we're gonna figure it out. It's just the next steps of life. But I think that's gonna wrap this video up. I hope you guys enjoyed. I loved chatting with you this week and sharing a bit of what I've had going on. And I will see you super soon with a new video. Bye!